Alrighty then, let's get moving. That was very, very close. Okay. Oh, are we just like perfectly on 27%? Yeah, we are. Nice. I didn't notice that. Now we're going into the ancient woods, and I think my volume's a bit too high. Hopefully that's a bit better. Is that what Butterflame's gonna turn into? That's awesome. Let me see that. Magma Moth. Oh, that's cool. I bet Roxette turns into the Druid Oak or something. That's awesome. Oh. Live channel, that's quite interesting. Alright, focus up on this one first. Alright, more team play. Some more shield. And some more damage, and that'll get us some heals as well. Alright, that's the last team play we need. I'm going to do this ahead of time, because normally I'd leave it for last for the extra damage. But, alright, so otherwise I would have put fire on the Druid Oak. And that burn should easily finish him off, so now we'll take out Magma Miller. Oh, he healed a bit first. Dang it, okay. Alright, just keeps after the Feather Storms, I guess. Get some shields going, and Ice Hail. Alright. Everyone's already burned, so Ignite isn't going to deal anymore. Extra damage. You get rid of the shield. You put up the shield. You you get rid of the monster. Now we're just dealing some damage. Shield first, because it doesn't get any bonuses from the combo meter, but attacking moves do. I probably should actually reorder Butterflame to be at the front of the party. Either way, we're at the point where we can just freely attack now. And here we go. We're probably going to get a low rating because of how many turns that took. Yeah. Oh, wow, that's good. Okay, so Druid Oak is the first stage then. Oh, got some grapes. Now I don't need to go to the lemonade stand. Alright. After this, I am actually going to reorder to have Butterflame be at the front of the party. So that we can always throw down the shields first. Before you can get any shields up. Magma Miller's gonna be so good once he goes from Ignite to Firestorm. Because everyone will get burned, and then the shields will go up way faster. Alright, one down. I'd say at this point, it's safe enough to just be attacking. Thought so. Because now their damage output just isn't going to be high enough to take us out. I wonder if beating Magma Moth will give us Magma Miller eggs instead of Magma Moth eggs. Oh, maybe they just can't drop eggs. That would be an interesting way of handling it. you have to fight the de-evolved forms if you want to be able to get the egg. You can't fight the evolved ones. No, that would be the basic way of handling it. It would be more interesting to have it just be that it drops the de-evolved one. And there we go. Let's go this way first. That's a platforming puzzle. It's a series of platforms. Oh, it's not puzzle, I mean challenge. But, hey, that's the guys from before. Oh, forgot to rearrange them. Oh, nice, they got regeneration naturally. So since Ramia got regeneration... Oh, okay, I can stack. I was thinking now Magma Miller and Spot were going to get all the other regenerations. Alrighty then. Get some team play. Get some shields. Get some damage. Okay, that's a little crazy high. That explains where Magma Miller's health went, because I didn't notice that. I was adjusting my microphone. Please kill. Thank you. 3 crits in a row, though. The crits on Spot are kind of getting really good. Nearly. Alright, this should be it. There we go. Oh. love how it was the ancient woods, and so far we've only just been exploring underground. New Goblin King in the ancient woods. I've seen it with my own eyes. His band surrounded me and they harassed me with their strange goblin language. I was so scared I ran and stopped only when I reached this place. Someone's got to teach those goblins a lesson. You're a spectral keeper, aren't you? You should take care of them. The Goblin King is probably hiding up in the Goblin Fort east of here. Defeat him and the goblins will see what's what. Maybe some of my wares will aid you against the Goblin Ruffians? That's pretty interesting. Wait, I can just buy level ups? Like, I understand they're limited, but they're still rare candies. Like, they have a cap on how well they can be used, but... Okay, I really want to get these, because... all that on spot will be amazing. Some monsters you find in the sanctuary can change into a completely different form. Would you like to know more? In nature, this occurs through the lengthy process of metamorphosis. However, the Tree of Evolution can speed up the process. You only need a certain item to make monsters evolve, a catalyst. Each monster with an evolution needs a different catalyst. I think my volume's too low, give me a minute. Okay, I think that's a bit better. Present the monster together with the catalyst at the Tree of Evolution to change its form. However, be warned that your monster may lose many of its abilities and features on evolution. Generally, an evolved monster is stronger than before, but you might not like the changes, so it's absolutely okay to not evolve your monster if you don't want to lose its abilities. Sometimes keepers come to me and bring catalysts they found when they have no use for them. There's no reward in it, those keepers just want somebody else to get something out of it. Usually I don't even know which monsters these catalysts are for, so it'd be interesting to see someone figure out which monsters can evolve thanks to these catalysts. You travel a lot, don't you? You must see a lot of different monsters across the sanctuary. Recently, someone came by and gave me this magical clay. And give you a small hint. It's from the same river as the monster that needs it to evolve. It said that if you rub the monster's back with this clay, it grows into a large dragon type. I thought it was going to be like for Rocksif, because put clay on the rock or whatever. Tree of Evolution, the most important monument in the sanctuary. Would you like to know more about the history of this place? Sure. It was here that the war between the first keepers and the kings of the old world was ended. Right underneath this tree, a powerful spell was cast that brought all the other areas of the sanctuary into being. The ancient woods are the only area that was once part of the old world. Everything else was created by magic. They say in the lands of the old world was struck by powerful earthquakes. I'm just going to say earthquakes over earth shakes. Earthquakes as a result. But at last there was peace and the monsters had a land of their own. Ever since, the Tree of Evolution stands as a symbol of change and the potential of the bond between monsters and keepers. An individual monster's name is important for a successful bond between keeper and monster. If you would like, I change one of your monster's nicknames. It will obey you when you call its new name. Ancient Woods Key. Alright, nothing over there. Present a catalyst at the Tree of Evolution to change the form of one of your monsters. Oh, the cocoon is how you evolve Magma Miller. Okay. I'm actually not going to evolve yet because I don't want to lose the abilities we put points into and all that. Not only do I not want to, like, lose my current setup and all that, like, I want to know that I'll still be able to do the same things with the evolved form, so I'll be, like, searching up how the evolution character plays. And is there an item that, like, lets me get all my skill points back and I can just put them onto all the evolved skills? That'd be helpful. Oh, wait, no, I was trying to use Blessing. some shields. Alrighty then. Ignite level 3. Air Sickle 2. Bit more team play. Bit more shield. And now we'll start attacking. Okay, so this is all lore. It's not saying who can evolve. Actually, no, the lore is saying who evolves and how. That's actually really cool. I'm just looking at the wiki, and the Tree of Evolution page talks about... There's like lore for a bunch of the old monsters, and that lore is hinted as to how to evolve them. Like what items needed. That's really neat. Either way, need to step away for just a sec. And I am back in time to continue. Alright, Alright, hopefully this takes out the first one. Okay, no. But we're nearly there. Okay then. Let's actually have these two attack that one, and have you start taking care of Magma Miller. Yes, the Magma Moth does drop Magma Miller eggs. That's interesting. Okay, so Magma Moth also gets wind-type moves. Okay, so it gets Ignite, Arcane Bolt, the ability to give a speed boost. Oh, okay, Agility, a chance to dodge attacks. And Wind Cutter. Arcane Bolt, Air Sickle, Firestorm, Gale, Lava Rush, Sonic Assault, Agility, Quicken, Healing Wave, Fire Shield. Shield all for 2 times 200 plus 20% defense plus 20 defensive magic. Applies burn debuff to a random enemy. Okay, so that is interesting. I think that I will attack these guys until they're done. I think I'm gonna save, evolve Magma Miller, and see what his moveset is like, and then like undo the save if I don't like it, or like go back to the save. Yeah, it's got all those same... Yeah, overall it seems to be the same. What I care about is if it gets shield from dealing burn damage. That's the big thing. I also want to know what happens to all the abilities we put skill points into. Where do they go? You have to save in order to quit, so we have to be sure we want to do this then. Oh Oh no, so Magma Moth is more about critical hits and charge stacks, not shields, barriers, and regeneration. Never mind then. Okay, it doesn't... Okay, so there's stuff to do with shifts, but that's later in the story, so I won't go over that yet. Evolution is not a direct upgrade, but an alternative form. Yeah, so basically it'll change how our strategy works and all that. So, not too interested. In the future, though, we might use up eggs that we don't need in order to fill out the decks. Or the journal. Actually, what's Vera's evolution like so that we can see the difference between... So that we can, like, get the upgraded flight with Silvero. Improved flying greatly levitates the player. Okay, so it still has Beating, still has Featherstorm, Chilling Wind, Ice Storm, Aerial Strike, and its buffs are Might, into Power, Sidekick, Team Play. Okay, so it's basically the exact same, but a bit stronger, from what I can tell. Aura passives, Improved Sidekick, Heroic Party. Oh, Heroic Party instead of just Heroic. So it affects everyone instead of just one monster. Charge Amplifier. Pecking Order. Every attack of a bird triggers an additional hit. Hunt. Increases crit chance at the whole party by 4%. Every buff action applies one additional random buff. Every attack triggered gives an extra attack. Yeah, okay, so here's one evolution that I will do. Auto heal. When attacking, also heal the monster with the lowest health in the party by 200% of magic. Okay, that's a little crazy. So we'll definitely be evolving Ramia when we can. But we need to go to some beach place for that. There we go. more shield, and then some ice hail. Oh damn, ice hail's really good. Really, it's just spot in general, but against these magma millers or magma moths. Oops, wrong one. Just take him out with this. Alright. And you go down this turn. Oh, this is gonna be easy. We're just gonna light everyone on fire. Huh, no one used Acid Tempest. Alright. Light the next one on fire. Yeah, we're just gonna get hit by this a lot now, aren't we? Yeah, get sustain out. Gonna put up some shields and then let regeneration and other things help us heal up. One of those things being having one less enemy to deal with, meaning we're taking less damage. pretty lucky. Get some dodges there. Yeah, we can just start attacking at this stage. I'd say dies next turn. Because I don't think he's going to survive this turn's series of attacks. Oh, he might actually. Oh, he did. Bet if Sidekick had attacked again, that would have worked though. And there we go. Careful, Keeper Seeker. Past this point, the goblins have taken over the ancient woods. There must be a new goblin king, otherwise the goblins would never work together like this. But it's odd. Why does it happen now? It's almost as if something or someone is behind it. Plus all the champion monsters, it definitely is strange. So let's fill out the rest of this area, and then go deal with it when we're nice and over-leveled. It's interesting that evolution isn't a straight-up power-up, because otherwise everything would need to have an evolution. But instead, it's a different move set and playstyle. Means any monster is viable up until just forever. Oh wait, you still need to put more status effects down. You still need a bit more buffs out of you, Ramia. Okay, this is a guaranteed kill. Now, the enemies will have a lot less damage output. Yes, let's spot recover. say put up another shield. Ooh, very close to finishing him off now. There we go, that gives us a bit more shield as well. Hopefully this will finish him off. Alright, finish him off with claws then. You know, I still haven't used the food mechanic now that I think about it. Alright, first of all, I just want to quickly connect up with this area. There we go. Ooh. Oh wow, we are over leveled for this now. We're all about to be level 20, these guys are 16. We're dealing some good damage now. But yeah, the bat doesn't have as high defense, but has such a good healing move. Here we go. Yeah, we got chill. That's going to be an extra attack. Yeah, Seal definitely die this turn. And there we go. There we go, and then we just head on back out. I will say they deal an impressive amount of damage for the level difference. I don't think Spot has regeneration. I need to get him to have that. Yeah, I'd say he dies this turn. Oh, nice! We got the copyright strike. Copyright. Yeah, no, I don't. DC Comics is going to come after you now, and I bet. Yes. That's what we have you for. until we evolve you, I don't think levitation's gonna be enough. We're gonna need greater flight. Oh man, now I have to go do all that again. Yeah, I'm activating it too early. Never mind, we just can't make it. Really hope they don't keep targeting Magma Miller because, or Butterflame, because he will not last much longer. Alright, one of them goes down the next turn. That should handle all that. It's interesting that it tells you how much damage it's going to do, so that you can like build strategies around that. Because most turn-based games wouldn't tell you how much theoretical and actual damage you'll be dealing with your attacks. The theoretical damage especially, that extra bit letting you know how much you'll do if things crit and all that. Alright, you die this turn. thought I wouldn't notice that. I wouldn't be surprised if there was some that I'd missed at this point, but I've been doing pretty good to notice these. Are we just doing lasers now? Okay. Alright, this game just has lasers in it now. Got it. And this will let me turn off the green. Which now... we can go further. Oh, and yellow ones now. Yeah, okay, they're just physical walls. Alright, so now I should be able to go down the bottom path. Hit that. Okay, never mind. I was hoping the red would be deactivated. So I need to go hit the red one again. That means this red's now active. Which means I hit the green. And I hit it again. We hit this red. But not yet, apparently. Boom. 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 And there we go. Grab. Grab. And that's the second key in order to get to the Goblin King. So we'll definitely be able to fight the Goblin King now. And that's why we wanted to explore this place before bothering, because we didn't have what we needed yet. Okay, how's the map looking? Yeah, map's looking pretty good. I don't know how everyone's doing for how close they are to leveling up. But I do know one way we can find out. should easily be able to take these two out with no further hassle. Focus up the one that can acid rain and like lower our defense and all that. Because the less of that we're afflicted with, the better. That was the wrong person to attack. Alright. And now you get taken out in, I'd say, 3 turns. 2 if we're lucky with criticals. Looks like it is 2 because we're getting lucky with criticals. Oh wait, I forgot to check levels, dang it. So I want to get to level 20 for the boss fight. Yeah, so we will go for the Magma Moths first, since we can deal the most damage to them with Ice Hail level 3. Yeah, we need the shields over dealing burn damage to the tree ant guy. Alright, 1 down. Yeah, I would say shields and spots out. Oh, that is high potential damage if everything crits and stuff. That's crazy. Never mind, it's not crazy. It's actually highly possible. There we go. Now we'll get Clawson to level 20 as well. Okay, after this we'll allocate skill points now that everyone's level 20 and gets a new row of abilities. And then we'll go do the goblin stuff. That boss fight we lost previously is going to be so easy now that we're so much more powerful. Should be taken out soon enough. I hope. These guys are, like, surprisingly resilient. Featherstorm, level 3. Shield, level 3. Claws, level 3. Featherstorm. Shield. Claws. Soon enough we'll have this battle won. I remember when Spot used to get all tuck it out from using Claws level 3 like twice. Now look at how much mana he has after just using it over and over again. We stay winning. Alright. Now let's start working on skills. Ramia. Giant's Bane. This monster deals 5% more damage against enemies with a health rating 7 or higher. It's 20 instead. That is really good. Like, Ramia only has a health rating of 5, so it really is for really strong guys. What is charge? Next damage attack by 3. Team play level 2. Charged reflexes. When an ally gains charge stack, it has 5% to gain these things. Well, this guy doesn't really do much with charge, so we don't need that. Combo buffing. Every buff applies 1 additional buff. That's easy enough. That's just the 3 we need right there. Shared sidekick. Whenever this monster gains sidekick, another random also gains sidekick. That's really good. So yeah, upgrading this is good because now we get this. Hunt. Yeah, that's a good one. Alright, Butterflame. We're wanting that. Mana stability increases defense. Okay. Sheltered while under the effect of a shield, reduce damage. Oh hey, it's Fire Shield. Fiery Gland. For every shield applied, there's a 3% chance to apply burn debuff on a random enemy. What's this? Combo Initiate. If this monster attacks first, it deals 30% more damage with its attack. Okay, so if we attack first with you, burn down. Well, that actually could happen since I'm wanting to put you at the front, so that your shields are always being used first. But yeah, no, for now we are just going to upgrade our shields. We'll get Fire Shield along with glands and stuff at some stage. Spot. This one's going to be fun. Upgrade, upgrade, and multi-offense. Sidekick and Glory Buff can be stacked an additional time. But yeah, as you can see, Sidekick has a lower chance each time. Critical defense reduces damage taken by 10% of own crit attack value. Crit damage is 80, so that's going to be an 8% damage reduction. That's pretty good. But I think I'm going to go with multi so that we can increase glory more. Boom, boom. Whenever this monster spends a turn without attacking, that is crazy high, but we're never going to need that since you don't attack. Yeah, okay. Lobby? Oh, poison can spread. That's crazy good. Dominance. Enemies receive 3% for each debuff on them. Magic Plus. Yeah, we'll probably go with Magic Plus next level up. And Clawsome. Stonks. Okay. Increases the base attack of the first hit of an attack by an additional 40%. Yeah, critical hits have a 50% chance to apply a buff. That's good. Alright, now we go to equipment. Cetus gets swapped out for the bow. Yeah, we do need to clear this out at some point. Crit chance +5, crit chance +7. Crit damage 24. Crit chance +8. And yep, because we have more expensive moves now. Also, no, we'll keep Ramir at the front just because it's easier for swapping stuff around. Defense. Because we just want defense to be as high as possible on this guy. Defense. Oh, happily. There we go. And Rami... Oh, yeah, no, Ramir is... That's why Ramir is so weak. That makes so much sense. That would be pretty good on, Spot, but Spot just does more attacks. Actually, thinking about it, because the combo meter would be higher. And every attack has a chance to deal poison. On Ramia, who does lots of weak attacks, this is actually pretty good. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I'd say that's a good one. Wait, what's the... Okay, so that's the coat symbol. Do we have anything higher than a coat? No. Okay. We don't have coat +1 or anything. What we want is... Yeah, we'll just go with Orb then. Diadem. We want the magic rating to be as high as possible. go. And you're all about healing stuff as well, so... But you're constantly running out of mana, so... Alright, that should be good. It is now time to face the goblins. Goblin hood. Oh, that's cute. Well, time for them to all die. Yeah, that's good. Everyone's so much stronger now. This is awesome. Level 4 shield, so it's way stronger. I was not expecting Spot steal so much damage. Yeah, you'll notice Ramia and Butterflame ran out of steam and are back to using level 3 moves. Can't use their level 4s right now. Oh no, Butterflame can use shield level 4. But Spot's the only one with the really good mana stuff in order to hold out with this. But hey, dealing damage like that, I do not mind. $1,000 damage? There we go. There's a lot of types of goblins. Man, that is sad. Yeah, it's more about the sheer number of attacks. Okay, so these guys might fall fast, but they do not go down easy. Oh no, 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 I used it on the wrong person. It is rare for me to have to use items. So these goblins are kind of glass cannons, it would seem. Okay, just Thunderstorm, we can handle that. And shield up. Absolutely crazy amounts of damage. Is Spot just going to destroy the Goblin King? Because I'm not going to lie, I'm starting to see that happening. Because those are some crazy high numbers. Oh? It's the Alchemist from before. 2, 3, 4 sets of Gobliniers. That should be enough for at least 2 more elixirs. That's the same stranger we saw in the Blue Caves. Odd that he always happens to be around when there's trouble, isn't it? We might have to fight his team of monsters to apprehend him. In that case, the same rules will apply for regular Cupidors, except there's one more... except there's more on the line than usual. So just the same stuff as the previous double battle. Huh? Another one of you? No, you aren't the same as the one from before, aren't you? Yes, don't deny it. You are the one who defeated my Minotaur He's the one making champions. Used quite a fine elixir on that one to turn it. Bad monster keepers, you're all such simpletons. No eye for the bigger picture at all. Monsters aren't your friends. You pretend to be their guardians even though you are actually their jailers. Okay, so it's just Team Plasma. It's your Team Plasma, aren't you? Losing of peace and order, blah blah blah. You have no idea how they could be used as tools for anarchy and chaos. I will let loose my monsters on you and show you. Tremble before Ostens. I don't see Ostens, but okay. I just realised, being level 20, while he's all level 19, we have a bunch of skills, like those higher level 20 skills that he doesn't have access to. So we can just do this. Okay, we need to take out that Grummy before anything else, because he's stopping us from using any abilities. We're not going to be able to win this if we can't keep our buffs on us. Damn it. No! have a better strategy. But obviously we'll have to restart the battle to be able to use it. And then hopefully we can get ourselves a win here, because this is... oh, this is just terrible. These guys are really strong. You know, these guys might actually be... yeah, these guys are definitely tougher than the other boss fight. We might actually need to go do that one first. We'll give this one another go. Win or lose. End the stream there, because it's approaching 2 hours. And then... we'll just see how it's going. Yeah, those 3 stacks of poison are evil. Problem is now though, it just instantly gets replaced. With that Grummy gone and 2 healers on the field plus the constant shields, we're actually starting to do a bit better. But yeah, Infinity is about to really mess us up. Because we're definitely built around surviving over a long duration. This game punishes you for trying to take it slow. So the situation seems like it's just we had a rocky start, but we can turn this around. But yeah, even one level sooner, like without those level 20 skills, we definitely would not have been capable of winning this fight. If we can take all three of them down at like the same time, it'll turn into a 1-on-3 against the last guy, which would be really good. Okay, one down. Oh, no, the Goblin Shaman can survive one fatal hit or something? That's interesting. Oh. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, we're just gonna have to start getting kills. Okay, so that's a little rude because we were about to win, but never mind then, I guess. Okay, give this one more go, and I have a strategy this time. That's Butterflame, Lobby, and Clawsome. Because until Grummy is gone, there are no buffs. They're just going to keep getting taken away. Which means we need to focus up on taking him out, and then we can start doing things properly. Once we've taken Grummy out, I might actually swap Butterflame for Roxif in order to keep Butterflame safe. We'll have healers and all that, so we should be okay. I think we just have to keep going. Get some buffs and pray that we survive. Okay, I think we might live. We live. Okay, that's great. Mass Restore. Healing Wave. And Claws, because we're going to save up mana until we can start using Slash level 4. Okay. We're actually going to restore just to try to get rid of as much from you as possible. Yep, that's a lot of the poison gone. Healing Wave level 2. We're actually starting to win without even using the main team right now. This setup is really good. Especially because of how much the enemy loves applying debuffs and taking away our buffs. Okay, that should get rid of all of your poison. But I can't do anything about your bleeding. Take you out with Arcane Bolt. Deal some damage to the bear. Okay, so that bear goes out next turn. Oh, yeah. So we don't need to attack him anymore. Mass Restore. Arcane Bolt, we're going to focus up Minotaur now. Slash level 4, here we go. Yeah, we're doing much better this time. Now that we know what we're up against, our strategy's a bit better. How the enemy fights and all that. Mass Restore again. Poison you. Support level 3. That was a waste, never mind. I was hoping some things would stack. Spore Cloud. Oh, whoa, that was bad. Okay. Mass Restore. Yeah, that was not good. We have to take him out now. Hey, the poison spread. Okay. See, we've made way more progress. Infinity is only just kicking in now. And that Infinity is really going to help. But hey, the poison spread even more. We actually destroyed him this time. This was great. Oh, no. No, that's... Oh, no. Oh, that's not who I was wanting to heal. Easy peasy, not even close. He stood no chance. That boss fight from earlier that we lost last time is going to be a breeze. How can this be? Oh, of course. You have the Spectral Familiar of your side. Without it, you'd be so much weaker. I didn't even use the Spectral Familiar once during the battle where I kicked your ass. What are you talking about? Cope, Seethe, Mold, that's probably why you have a hood up. Anyway, just because you defeated me doesn't mean I gotta come with you. Yeah, this is why you will never win. No, you're under arrest, dude. Like, I am having this Spectral Wolf pin you to the goddamn ground and I'm gonna drag you back. Hey, who's this stranger? What's with the weird ominous getup? He's the reason why the goblins are acting up. Oh, I guess it's time for me to run. Yeah, Quick, after him. We should hurry as well. We can't let him get away like that. Well, time to leisurely stroll around the place. Okay, I bet the Goblin King's gonna be at the top of that or something. Okay. So we can't get up there until we have the larger leap then. Okay, I see how it is then. There's heaps of places to explore now. So, we're going to finish up here for now. We'll continue on next time, hunting that guy down, and then taking on the Goblin King. Honestly, I thought the Goblin King was going to be what we did today, but no, we ended up doing all sorts of other stuff. So, I'll see you next time, and bye for now.